Hi guys, if you've taken a gap year, this is going to be one of the main problems you will face in the interview. Especially if you're a panelist like me in front of you, I'm going to screw you on two things. Number one is why you took a gap. Okay, those who will score 95 percentile plus in CAT, CET, all the exams, MBA exams, you are safe. 96, 98 percentile because you have topped the exam, you have proved yourself, you don't need anything else to prove because you have topped. But those who will get less percentile, 85 percentile, 92 percentile, 93 percentile, then this question is going to come and haunt you why you took a gap. Because suppose I'm your panelist in front of you. I'll ask you a simple question. How many hours you used to study by taking a gap year? Sir, I used to study almost 12 hours, 13 hours every day. Okay. The person who is studying 12, 13 hours every day, you should top the exam. Then why you got 82 percentile? Why you got 92 percentile? No, sir, I used to study very less. I used to study 3-4 hours a day. If you study 3-4 hours a day, you sleep 8 hours a day, what you are doing for the remaining time? So I can screw you anyways, more or less. Fine. So we have to fill the gap. We have to do something about this gap year. So there are 5 options I'm going to give you what you can do with your gap year. Number one, obviously, honesty is the best policy. Sir, because I want to do my MBA, rather looking at work, I focus on my studies. Because I want to complete my studies, then start working, which makes sense as well. But you have to say it that way. So make it honest, no problem at all. ठीक है. Don't say I could not get a job, so I MBA करने आ गया. No. That's not the right way to say. I didn't want a job. Girlfriend did not teach me. I teach her. That's always a better way to say. So I was not able to find a job. नहीं बोलने का. We'll say that because I wanted to do my MBA, I want to do my further studies, I focused on studying rather than working. And those who have taken a gap, those who have worked earlier and then left their job, so which makes sense. That's officially you can say that I was already working, but because I was not able to study along with my job, so I left my job and starting preparing for MBA. Perfectly alright, makes sense. Number one option. Number two option, there will be a person after your interview, next interview will be saying that he worked. For example, a guy in TCS, IT company who actually work in a back office. So those who worked in back office, because he have worked in TCS and got 92 percentile, which is same percentile as yours, then obviously who is a better manager? The person who quit his job, sit at home and studies, or the person who is still working and got 92 percentile, even though after 4th attempt, 5th attempt, that guy. So I need to build my profile so that can I say something in the interview rather than just saying कि no, I just took a gap because I wanted to study. ठीक है, study करो. अगर score आ गया तो very good. Score नहीं आया then what? Okay. So that's number one, honesty, best policy. We'll talk about that. Number 2 point, what we can say in the interview is let's try to fill the gap by doing some certifications. Suppose you want to do MBA in marketing, finance, operation. Do some marketing certification. Do some finance certification. Do some HR certification. Just Google out marketing certification. You'll find many certification marketing. तो हम एक certification course करके रख लेंगे so that I can fill the gap. I'm going to launch a separate video for that about what certification you can do so that we are filling in the gap between me and MBA. ठीक है. So we'll say that in the interview, sir, because of my MBA, I wanted to focus on MBA. I did not work, but rather than sitting at home, I was doing this certification course. Sorted. Number 2 option. ठीक है. खाली मत दिखाओ. Because अगर CET, CAT, SNAP, CET में score कम आया, this is going to be a main problem for you. Okay, option number 3. You can work part-time. Call your friends, call your uncle, anyone who is working, ask for a part-time job. For example, at CET King, a lot of students are working with me on part-time basis. So in return, we'll request them to give us a full-time work certificate. The companies can do that. Companies do that, trust me. So if you can do a part-time work either get a full-time certificate or just keep a part-time certificate only. So, sir, I didn't work because of the fact that I want to do my MBA. So I want to focus on my exams. But rather than sitting at home, I was working part-time so that I can learn as well as earn. Brilliant. This is how the whole Europe world work. Americans, Europe, they work like this. They study, earn, study, earn, study, earn. Unlike India where we are not working till 22, 25, waiting for their MBA to be finished and then they start working. Okay. So number 3 option is a very good option as well. Number 4, if you have a family business or your uncle, chacha, taya, anybody have a family business, we can show their full-time work ex. Yeah, we're not going to fake it because your dad is into the business. You already have the idea about all these things. and we can see in the interview. Don't fake it out. Yeah, if you have a family business, do that. Because for example, Ambani is working for his dad in his dad company, but बोलने के लिए the chairman. So also put a post, finance executive, marketing executive, HR executive, whatever executive you want to be, whatever company is, rather let it be a small shop or let it be a big brand, big house, wherever you work, whatever you work you do, it's important. So you can fill the gap. I asked this question in the Borivali branch. Most of them who raise their hand are either working for gold, have a business in gold or diamonds. तो भाई तुम लोग क्यों MB कर रहे हो यार, बाकी लोग को भी जॉब लेने दो. Anyway, jokes apart, coming to the point, yes, family business will count as a business. You want to show it as a family business, you can show it as a family business. You want to show it as a working for XYZ company, you can show the company as well. Both are equally good. Family business दिखाया तो they can ask you second question that why don't you join the family business full time? Why do your MBA in full time? Go for a family business. So then we can say, nahi sir, that was a learning experience. I want to work in the industry outside for a few years and then come back to the family business. Okay, something like that we can say. Number 5 option is start your own company. Yes, you can do that. Sorry, start your own company. So if you have been making chocolates or making wax or taking tuitions, go to court naka. Every city have a court area where there are, you can make affidavit, you can make your agreements. So we go for a partnership deed. If there are 2 people, you and your friend, or if you're alone, you can do a proprietary deed, proprietorship deed and partnership deed. All you need is a 500 rupees ka stamp paper. Type it out. The typewriter company will charge you 1000 rupees for that. Stamp karke they'll give full certificate, full partnership deed. That deed is good enough to start a bank account, to apply for a PAN card, to do all these things. Now, even if you've taken tuitions, even if you've sold chocolates to your friends, you can start this as a business. Yeah. So chocolate making, soap making, candle making, perfume making, whatever things you have done in the past or whatever hobbies you have, you can start as a business. Okay. So that we can easily do that. So for example, if you know how to make chocolates, make some chocolates and sell it to the neighbors, sell it to your family members, sell it to the companies. Okay, try to sell that. It'll take you 1 month. See, anyway, you can invest 1 to 2 hours every day for building up your resume. So this is one very good activity you can do. And this way we can understand how the business work, how the marketing is done, how all of you are part of a WhatsApp group or a social media or you have an Instagram page. So what you can do, you can make chocolates, post them on Instagram. Anyone want to buy? कोई buy किया नहीं किया बात की बात है. So we can show in the interview that this is my company. It's a valid certificate. In the interview, we'll say this is my hobby, or this is my part-time business, or this is I did to learn. The fact है बोलेंगे. End of the day, we have to say the same thing only. Because of my MBA, because of my preparation for the entrance exam, I could not work. See, they also understand. You could not work because the entrance exam का pressure है. They understand that point. But how you answer this question is the main thing they're looking for. So try to fill the gap. There are 5 ways. You can either be honest, tell them you didn't work because you want to study. Number 2, do some certification courses. Number 3, get some part-time work-ex. Number 4, get a full-time work-ex. Advantage of full-time work-ex is that it will help you in the GDPI as well to get extra marks, because every college is giving extra marks if you have a work experience. So just by showing a letter, you're getting 5 marks extra. So why to leave it? Okay. I will make another video about that, how to cover up the gap, so that what documents are required. I'll cover that in a separate video. Number 4, you can work full time with your family, dad, uncle, chacha, किसी का भी अगर business है तो. For example, your friend have got a business, तो पहले उसे खाने पे invite करो, ठीक है, dinner खिलाओ. If he drinks, दारू पिलाओ. दारू पीने के बाद will ask for the work experience certificate. He'll not say no to you, trust me. And last is entrepreneur. You can start your own company. So every activity out of these 5 have their own problems, own efforts required to do that, but you have to do it. Alright. So do subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to upload more videos like this about your preparation. So all the best. If I've left anything, you can ask me in the comment box. I'll be more than happy to reply. Alright. So all the best. Thank you.